Hello guys and welcome to another brand new video on the channel. This video focuses on handling and movement around the goal, which took place over a 20-minute phase at the beginning of a session. As always, if you enjoy the video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and give the channel a subscribe. It helps us reach as many like-minded goalkeeping enthusiasts as possible. Thank you for all your support. So today we have 4 progressive practices. The first one is the goalkeeper starts off centrally and takes the volley and then moves out laterally left or right up to them, ideally picking 3 one side and 3 the other, and taking the volley on the side of the goal.
Good. Yes. Nice, Steve.
So as with the first practice, as we moved into practice 2, this is about gaining lots of repetition on the ball and finding the quality of the handling. So we've got goalkeeper starting centrally and then moving out laterally left or right, then taking a full position across the goal. So ideally working a different type of footwork and crossing their feet over to get across the goal, which you can see TJ doing here, and then recovering back centrally to deal with the strike. And lately there's been quite a lot of discussion in terms of use of volleys in training sessions and perhaps their necessary realism to what a goalkeeper faces in a game. However, for activation work and early session work, in my opinion, I think they still hold great value.
Yeah, do one more. Go on, mate, let's go. Whoa!
Yeah.
Hands, love it. Yes. Good, yes. Yeah, that's fine.
So drill 2 is about gaining speed, change direction, and lots of handling practices in terms of catching. So again, you can see the keeper gets one speed out, then has to find a different level of speed across the goal to get to the next save before turning back in and dealing with the final shot.
Good, shift. So great hands, Tom. Beautiful. Good, yes. Good. Hands, Tom, love it, Tom. Just change straight. TJ, don't stand there.
For practice 3, you can see now the servers have moved out a little bit more to the angle, and they're also gone back about 2 to 3 more yards. So we're encouraging the volley to come in now a little bit more randomly. So we're looking to sort of hit in and around the body, but we're telling the keeper now to be ready for anything essentially. So prepare yourself for any type of volley. Could be near, could be outside the body for a dive, as you can see there. The goalkeeper in the practice now starts centrally and reacts out and moves to the side to deal with the first strike, then has to cross over and use their feet quickly to recover to the other side and deal with the other angled strike before dropping off at depth and dealing with the central strike through bodies. Obviously, with the change of angle for the 2 wide strikers, the last phase of movement is really important. So we've gone from working laterally, which we are still for the second phase, which TJ is doing now. But this last phase here, the keeper should recover backwards into a position where they're dealing with depth. Because once again, in previous cutback videos, you're dealing with bodies in the way. So we're looking to give ourselves a little bit of time to deal with this in a game if there was deflections.
Well, we use these finger saves as well. They actually do a good job. Yeah, they are. Yeah. Yes, Tom. Good. Yes. Oh yeah, it worked really well. Everything. Yes, let's go. Especially on these green footballs to stick nicely. Hands, Steve. Shift. Good lads. Keep it going. Good team. Yes, Tom. Right, really coach. I'll probably do it all the time. And save. Yes, Steve. Yes, Tom. Off this. So great saves. Good hands, Tom. Yes. Yep. So Steve. Drinks off this.
Yeah.
Yes, Steve.
Yep.
Right.
To progress into this final practice, what I've done, as you can see, is I've put the camera right in front of the goalkeeper. So we can't see the server, so I'm going to explain to you what is going on here. So the 2 angled servers have now gone a little bit further back again, so taking up a little bit further back position. And they're now striking again on a volley. So it's still a volley, but this could obviously go anywhere now because the distance is further, so it could be anywhere in the goal. Obviously, from the angle we're at, the goalkeeper has a good chance of making the save because it's tight. And then, as you can see, the goalkeeper makes the first angled save. then gets laterally across the goal again, so still working at distance and moving feet quickly, and then they recover back in and deal with my strike, and I am now further back. I'm striking off the floor with a touch, so it's a moving ball, so the goalkeeper may get a little readjustment of his feet when they recover back into line for the central strike, and my strike is coming through the mannequins at speed, and obviously again anywhere in and around the goalkeeper, but they have to expect anything and be ready for any save. And hopefully what is evident with a lot of the videos that I release, I have a real premium in simplicity, so keeping the goalkeeper's footwork and movements quite relevant to what they may expect to see in a match, so we're not cluttering up the goal with things that are unnecessary. A very simple practice in its design, but hopefully one that's realistic and keeps the goalkeepers moving. To progress this further, obviously in terms of the volleys and the strikes, there's a lot that can be done in terms of making this ball realistic with a moving ball, or the kind of strike that's delivered, perhaps not a volley, moving the balls into moving ball strikes off the floor, or perhaps the ball being laid off by server to server.
Good, shift. Yeah, I know, I've got board hands on. That takes too long.
Not like it's 3 letters or anything.
Well done it. I know, I'll call you to it as well, to be fair. It's not even my name. Yeah, it is. It's PJ's, right? No, no. What is your name? Joseph. What's your name?
Andy.
Thank you for watching this video, guys. I hope this little snippet of handling drills and footwork practices was enjoyable, and I hope it brings you some value. Once again, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, I really appreciate it, and I'll see you all next time.
Right, let's do a quick collection drink and let's get Scott and TJ back in